I might as well pee now. Flyers are on in 30 minutes.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
Any last words?
Just one. It's a long one. Dermatologist.
That's why you need the real deal.
Look out! That's Batman!
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something.
That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
The Subaru Forester versus RAV4 and CRV. Who wins? 96% of Forester vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. That's more than the RAV4 or CRV.
Get special low rates on a new Subaru Forester during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Going on now.
Around here, it's starting to sound a lot like spring. Smoky southern spices and garlic. Our new Louisiana-style shrimp skillet hits all the right notes. Swing by Cracker Barrel, where spring sings.
Center field. Marsh moves under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Abreu.
Bobby Abreu.
And a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Marsh makes the play, and there's 2 down. Digging in, Mark McGwire. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starter, Keegan Akin. What do we need to know here?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all three. Sometimes you can make that three look like four if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those three pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Bryson Stott at the plate now. That's ball one. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right through there for a strike. Goes down looking. So here is Bryce Harper. And there's a ball. Aiken, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Reaching for it, makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Dick Allen.
Dick Allen.
Wheeler back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. One up, one down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Line drive. And a base hit right there.
Wastes no time there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to.
Jose Alvarado gets the call from the
Now
pen.
pitching for the Phillies. Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
One down. And now the shortstop, Connor Griffin. And that is out of play. Runner on the go. Trying to move him over here. In plenty of time to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Billy Williams. Right side, Castellanos under it, and that's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Williams really on his horse. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Out to short. Tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score here in the second. Kevin Ginkel gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Kevin Ginkel.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. On the ground, right side, Bazzana. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running for the Phils, Johan Rojas. Nick Castellanos in the box now. Takes strike one. Runner takes off. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. He goes down looking. Now into the ball game on defense, Johan Rojas. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Ethan Salas now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. So up next, Travis Bazzana. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And fouled off. One out, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh puts it away, and that is that. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's in there. 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Williams trying to get there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one misses, and it's 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings through it for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra. So the closer summoned from the bull. So digging in, Bobby Abreu. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. Pitch misses inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner on the go again. This one kicks away from Real Muto. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. So up next, Mark McGwire. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That smash towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. On the board first, it's 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Dick Allen. Grounded out his first time up. Strong, keeping him close.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Real Muto. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Runner takes off. Went back to the slider. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the mound now, Mark Davis.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting.
Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Bryce Harper. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one.
Back safely. Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Turner in the box now, takes strike 1. That's through there for a strike. Davis is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job.
city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Baltimore taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Aaron Nola.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On the ground to third. On to first. And an easy out to start the game. And the batter now, Bobby Abreu.
The center fielder, Bobby Abreu.
That one missed.
1-0.
Right side, Harper. And he handles it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Mark McGwire. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
2 out, space is empty. Cut out and miss. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And today's starting pitcher, Josh Hader. What do we have on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's a slider for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Turner. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. That K is his 3rd. Top of the second, and now Gunnar Henderson. Nola back to work. Swings and chases a low one there.
No balls, 1 strike.
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. No outs, runner at first. And here is Michael Conforto. Bunts it straight back to the mound. To first. Just got him on that one.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Puts a bunt down. Boom. Rutschman retired. So digging in, Billy Williams. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's got it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the second, and here comes Alec Bohm.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Max Kepler at the plate. To the mound now. They turn to Blake Trinan. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And there's a ball. Swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Brandon Marsh stands in here, takes ball 1 low, and that is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now into the game, Johan Rojas. He takes over in right.
Number 18.
So they turn to their closer, Matt Strahm. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 25, Matt Strahm.
And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. So up next, Travis Bazzana. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Strahm, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Into center. Marsh running hard. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Back back at Citizens Bank Park. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Edmundo Sosa. Towards first, McGuire. Steps on first for the out. This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Now pitching. Raisel Iglesias.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
He caught it looking for the K. And he's back to first in time. Trey Turner now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball right side. McGuire takes it to the... Welcome back, and now on the mound.
Pitching for the Phillies.
Runner in scoring position.
Number
No outs.
50.
Abreu digs in now. Grounded out his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double. The run comes in to score from second, and it's 1-0. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Throws to second.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jordan Romano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Conforto.
No balls, 1 strike.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside and he hit him.
Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. 2 on with 1 out. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far. Double steal. And here it comes. That one fouled off. McGuire, the lead runner out at second. Conforto over at first with 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's
One ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Bohm settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Billy Williams. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And he lays one down the left side. They take the force out. Back here in Philadelphia, now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Mark Davis taking over on the mound.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting.
Max Kepler, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Weston Wilson.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That ball's foul.
Tying run at the plate. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the ball game.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters. Only able to scratch out a couple of hits, but some really good pitching, some good defense. You don't expect to win the game when you only put up 2 hits, but somehow they found a way to get it done.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
0-1's the count.
Nine outs remaining. Eight outs left. Now batting, center fielder, Roman Anthony. Seven outs to go. Now batting, shortstop, J.K. Weatherholt.
Yeah! 0-1. One ball, one strike.
Linya.
He's
Six outs
safe.
remaining.
Got it.
5 outs left. Now batting, the designated hitter, Cooper.
Hey!
Correct.
0-1's the count.
That's one run across on the play.
Oh and 1. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Three outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
1-0. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just 2 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer 'em on, folks. Laser. Oh, no. Double play.
just about ready to go. And on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What's the word on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go now? Here's the left fielder, Billy Williams. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Real Muto makes the grab, one down. Here's the center fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Bobby Abreu.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Strike three. Yoshinobu gets the K. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGwire.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, Brandon Sproat.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Conforto coming on. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford.
On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first. And that is out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. So Harper stands in. The first overall pick back in 2010. Ball one there. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left field. Williams under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Yamamoto back to work. And there's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Foul ball still 0-2. stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He shoots one out to right. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Griffin. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Dick Allen will hit next. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler makes his way towards it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
JT Realmuto at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Alec Bohm. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Now one missed.
1-1.
Hit weakly on the ground. And it stays fair.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And it's through for a hit. And it gets by him. 1 runs in. Safe. He beats it. And a 2-1 ball game now. This is Bryson Stott. Squirts away a little bit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. So now the DH spot, Dick Allen. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, right side. Conforto makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now batting Max Kepler. Lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. And that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas. Swing and a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. I love the approach to handling that cutter on the inside corner. Didn't hit it hard, but he kept his hands tight to the body and just took that barrel directly to the baseball. And that's what allowed him to spray it out there and find a hole somewhere.
Puts it away for the out. And here is Billy Williams.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one ripped. That's back. And that ball is gone. A soaring shot to center. It's 3-2. So up next, Bobby Abreu. Struck out swinging his first time. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws across the diamond, and that. And we're back. Trey Turner at the plate. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Henderson over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So digging in, Justin Crawford. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one close, rule the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt.
1 ball.
Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Crawford over at first with 1 away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. This one in the air, center field. Abreu has a beat on it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Singled and scored his first time. He was late there. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, down the 3rd baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off. Now 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Connor Griffin getting ready to hit. Strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Williams makes the grab, and a quick out, number one. So up next, Alec Bohm. First offering, and it just misses. Late swing, fouled off. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
In the air, foul off first. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now here is Bryson Stott, fly to right his first time. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And now the count is even. Base hit, center field. So that's two straight two-out hits. Max Kepler at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Two on, two outs. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the DH, Dick Allen. Yamamoto back to work. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Fly to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
This one in the air. Realmuto should have this one. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And ball one.
1-0.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, one away. Stepping in, Justin Crawford. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. That's inside, and that's ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that's a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That misses the zone. Ball 3. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2 is the count.
Two out, space is empty. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. And we're back. Now here is Billy Williams. Fought off foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Schwarber on the run. Brings it in. And there's one down. Bobby Abreu now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Abreu.
First pitch swinging.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crawford makes the play. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Real Muto to first. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's JT Real Muto.
JT Real Muto.
On the ground to short. To first. Gets the catcher by a step. Next to hit, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So digging in, Connor Griffin. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next is the designated hitter, Dick Allen. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Wow, good luck catching up to that
No
one.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now, Dick Allen. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Now pitching.
Mark Davis will take over here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. The 1-0. That's down and in.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And he chases a high fastball there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Fastball is outside. Struck him out looking.
Now batting.
At the
right
plate,
field,
Max Kepler.
Kepler.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. They got it for out number 2. Here's Turner
The
now.
batter, number 7.
0 for 3 in this
Shortstop.
one.
Turner.
Foul ball there. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that extends the inning.
The center fielder, number 13.
And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu settles under it. And that is the inning.
It's hard to stay afloat when the world's trying to drown me. All that pain and that hurt made me stronger than they found me. As my enemies surround me, I'ma still say this proudly. I am blessed, never pressed with my angels all around me. Solo, but when it's time to roll, I got
Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ethan Salas. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now at the plate, Travis Bazzana.
Travis Bazzana.
Gets under it and pops it up. Fair ball.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating.
0-1's the count.
Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto. This to center field. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back here in Miami, here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Davis back to work. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and a key out leading off the bottom of the eighth. Kyle Schwarber digs in now. And the first offering is not close.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The lefty to 1-0. Hit in the air, center field. Williams gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 3.
Realmuto.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Abreu makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Abreu.
Bobby Abreu.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's
well,
inside.
That's off the plate.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now the first baseman, Mark. McGuire. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Misses
inside,
off the inside, and the count is 1-1. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one's gotta feel good. It's 4-3. One down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that chance handled. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Felix Bautista.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Bryson Stott will hit next. Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And now 3-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Allen now at the plate. Across the letters at 99.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering upstairs. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air out towards right center. Conforto sizes this one up, squeezes it, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Max Kepler getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And there it is.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.